Welcome to the Sunny Views Christmas special. Today I am joined with
Jennifer,
Kira,
and Sophia.
Okay, so let's get started with these. This has just inspired one of my questions, which is, what do you guys think is better, a real tree or an artificial tree?
Artificial.
Really?
It's reusable. It's probably better for the environment because, having to grow a lot of Christmas trees every year and then cut them down, that doesn't sound very good for the environment. Artificial ones are better. You can reuse them and you can style them however you want, because you see some real ones and then they don't have they're not fully covered or something, because I don't know, that's just how it grew, because it's just a tree and it's not specifically personalized to your needs.
Okay.
I think artificial ones are better, but real ones are prettier because they're more real and they're less perfect, so it makes them more perfect and they smell really nice.
The bold patches.
Yeah. But it's more natural.
Yeah, I've only ever had artificial trees. We literally have had one since I was a baby, and we're lucky. The thing you said about how some of them are missing patches, we're lucky missing a bunch of branches.
The artificial
but
one
it's
missing patches.
The artificial tree of our family.
Aww. Here you can't really get real ones that are good. In England, there was a Christmas tree farm next where I lived, and you go chop down your own so you can choose. And then I like the smell, but the thing is you can't put it up whenever you want, because you kind of have to put it up 2 weeks before Christmas. Otherwise, by the time it's Christmas, all the gifts will be covered in dead pine things. So that's kind of annoying, but they smell really good. But then they're also really hard to get rid of. But then usually we'd burn it on the fire. But I don't know, I think fake ones are nice too, because we have a really nice fake one which is very luscious and it has light in it, so it looks prettier than a real one ever would, but it hasn't got as much personality, I feel.
Oh, wait, do you sorry?
No, go on.
Do you like trees that are green, or when they're colorful?
Green.
Yeah, green.
Yeah, we have a red one right there, but green ones are better.
Okay, yeah, green.
Really, I feel you'd have a pink one in your room or something.
No, I have a green one, but I have pink ornaments.
Okay. And then do you guys have any Christmas traditions as a family?
Yeah, I feel my Christmas is kind of weird compared to everyone else, because it's a mix of Slovak and Hungarian and English. So it's on the 24th we get the presents in the evening, and so before that we have Christmas dinner, where we have the Christmas crackers, and then we have this cabbage soup, and then after that fish, and then we go look at the presents which Santa brought, and then the next day on the 25th we just in our pajamas all day and just chilling with our presents.
Oh, so that's your Christmas Day or Christmas Eve routine?
Yeah, that's every year it's got to be the same.
Okay, actually let's do the routine. Run me down of your average Christmas.
Well, for my family, my mum is the most Christmassy one. My dad isn't as much. He doesn't really care as much. But my mum always likes to get us all together on Christmas Eve and give us all matching pajamas and stuff. And then we all used to watch The Polar Express every Christmas Eve, specifically that movie. And then Christmas Day, we open the presents in the morning and then just do nothing all day, and then my dad's been making the dinner for 3 days, roast turkey.
That's nice. So this is something everyone in Sweden does. It's we build up a lot of tension for Christmas. So on every Sunday in December we celebrate, I don't know if there's translation to it. It's Advent. It's yeah, we lit a candle and we just have family time together. So we did that yesterday.
Oh.
And then we have so many things we do. On the 13th we celebrate something called Lucia, and it's basically you dress up in a white gown and you go sing in churches, in schools and everything. It's really nice, and you have candles in your hair and everything. And then on Christmas we celebrate it on the 24th, and then I don't know really what we do. We watch Donald Duck, and because they make a Christmas episode, and it's the same every year. But then there's a new version at the end of the movie, and we eat ham at 3. We have dinner at 3, so it's early.
Interesting. I was
I forgot to add on also on the 6th, so this Friday, we celebrate Mikuláš, which is basically
Yeah.
It's not really Santa, but he just like brings sweets instead of like presents and stuff.
We do the same thing
Yeah.
because when we lived in Germany, there was also that, and you would leave it was a boot.
Yeah, you gotta leave
You'd
your boots
a
in the
boot
window.
You'd leave it. No, for us it was outside the door,
Oh.
and then Nicholas would like come, and then he'd leave sweets in it, and then we'd like wake up, and then there'd be like loads of sweets in our like shoe or boot, and then
Well, ours is in the evening, not when you wake up.
really ours you leave it out like all night.
Oh.
And then, but it's really weird because it's like obviously freezing, especially in Germany. And then it would like, you'd come and then it would be like, some of them would be frozen, even though he might have come like earlier in the morning, but like they'd be like really cold. And then, so we kind of picked up that tradition from when we lived in Germany. So that's like earlier in the year. And then also we celebrate Advent. Like in England, when every weekend, like Sunday, you'd light a candle and you'd go to church. And then there was something called Christingle, where you'd get an orange with a red ribbon wrapped around it, which was like the earth. And then it was like each like thing with the orange, and there'd be like sweets stuck in it.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, I forgot all the like meanings of it, but while they were doing it, they'd like say what it was, and then you'd like eat it, and then all the kids would get it. And then like every Sunday was something different. And then obviously advent calendars, and then we'll talk about that. And then on Christmas Eve, it's like pretty normal, but I always choose the dinner. My mum always asks like me and my siblings to choose, but actually like I choose it. And I always choose cottage pie. And then we watch the Polar Express. We get our pajamas. And then we read the night before Christmas, and then go to sleep, and then wake up and presents and Christmas dinner and etc., which is like pretty normal. But then, yeah, that's kind of it. Do you guys have advent calendars this year?
Yeah.
Which ones?
I have, my mom got me like an Eminem one.
I've got Galaxy one.
My mom likes to get me and my sister like really fancy ones. Well, I mean not fancy, but like it's part of our Christmas present. So this year we got like this one makeup brand, but like other years we've got like the Body Shop and stuff. So it's really nice.
Oh, I love those calendars. My mom used to make like calendars the past years, but this year we don't because we're too old. But I still remember when we did the Halloween podcast and you were talking about some Christmas calendar you have in England. Like, do you have that one? Like with different flavors and...
There's like loads of calendars.
But there was one specific you were so crazy about.
Oh, it might have been like...
I don't remember.
It could have been like, oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I'll think about it.
No,
I'll
we're
try
talking
and
about
remember.
celebrations.
Celebrations? Or
Yeah.
like heroes?
Yeah.
Or like Cadbury's or something
Something
like
like that.
Like a selection box. Do you get selection boxes on Christmas?
No.
Oh my gosh, they're really good.
I always get pink Smarties in my stocking for some reason.
Yeah,
That's
I
like a
always
tradition.
get like Smarties, and like orange ones, or like Millions too.
Mine was like me and my sister always got pink ones, and my brother always got like orange ones. For some reason.
Okay. Do you think that people who don't celebrate Christmas should still participate in like Christmas parties? Like if there was like a work Christmas party, say, and if you didn't celebrate Christmas, do you think you should like still go or just like be left out because you don't celebrate it?
I think you could still go for the fun. Like I would, like if someone invited me, I know it's like an Eid party. I don't know exactly how Eid works. So I don't know if they have Eid parties. Like I'm really sorry if I offend anyone, but I would go if I was invited. Like even though I don't celebrate it, because I just think it sounds fun. Like you don't have to celebrate it to participate.
Are any of you participating in Secret Santa this year?
Yeah.
I wonder.
You're just saying this, but we're all doing the same Secret Santa.
Yeah.
I had the question prepared before I knew who would like come on the podcast, but we're actually all in the same Secret Santa. So have you bought your gifts yet? Don't say who, obviously, because
I have, but I think I low-key have to return it and get something else.
Why? Is it like bad? Or?
Because I bought it really early, and then like Claudia or someone said, guys, let's go in a circle and say what we want, and then that's not what I got them, so.
no, but if you think they'll like it, like if you know them better than what they said, like than themselves.
I didn't get mine because I'm always super last minute on everything.
Me too.
Like,
Yeah. I haven't got mine yet. I know what I'm gonna get. Like I have an idea in my head, but I just haven't.
yeah, me too.
I know what I'm gonna get,
Yeah.
but I haven't gotten it. Okay. Do you guys think re-gifting is like unethical or like it's like valid? Like it's fine.
I think it's fine. I mean, I've done it.
I think it depends.
Yeah, I think it depends. Like I think if someone gets you a gift and you don't like it, and then you give it to someone else, that's like okay as long as there's something else with the gift. Like I feel like if someone gets you like like, I don't know, someone like got me like makeup or something, and I don't really wear makeup, so I wouldn't just give the makeup to someone else. I would get something else to go with it, so that it's not just like doesn't feel cheap.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing.
Okay.
I would like tell the person like give it back to them, like ask if they want it instead. No, like because
you
like
open it and
no,
you're
because if I give you a gift and you didn't like it, I don't want you to give it to someone else. I want you to tell me you don't like it and like
Give
then,
it back.
you know.
And give it back to you so you can.
No, I mean, if I don't want it, then you can give it to someone. But like,
check with you if you want it first.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, but then that person just doesn't get a gift.
Oh,
But you can get them.
Too bad. I'd say it depends how like much thought they put into it, because imagine someone like
Yeah.
makes you something
That's so true.
and then
Oh
you're
my
like
God,
they
that'd
paint
be
you
really
something
sad.
and it's like really good, but maybe it like doesn't match your bedroom or something. So you like gift it to someone else.
Have you ever like taken something from your room with like your parents and then wrapped it and gave it back to them? Like so, like you take it,
Yeah.
like a few like. Let's say like October, you take something and your parents are like, oh, where did it go? Like it's missing, and then you give it to them for Christmas.
I've done that. I think it's so funny. It's always the gift which is like really badly wrapped at the like back of the tree, and then it's like the last one, and they're like, what?
No, you should give it first, because then they're like the mood won't be ruined for
Oh,
like
true.
the rest of the night.
Oh, true. Okay. maybe I'll do that, because right now we're moving, so everything's in boxes, so I can just take something out of the box, and they'll never know. And
Just take a whole box.
Take something.
wrap the box up, and it's like their clothes.
Here you go. Merry Christmas.
Okay. What's the weirdest Christmas gift you've ever received? If you can think about it, but if you want, because I already have my answer.
I need to think about this.
I know
have no
it's
idea.
not weird now, but like my aunt, she would always give me like underwear for Christmas with like really weird patterns on, and like we would sit like open a gift, like one person, everyone would watch, and I would just like hold them up like, yay, thank you, and it was a bit embarrassing. Like they're really nice, but it's like I was 11, I didn't want to show everyone my underwear.
Mine was, I remember one year, my uncle gets everyone like really weird gifts. And he got me when I was like really young, because I must have been like 6 or 7. And he got me like a little pot of like fertilizer, but it was like made of elephant poo. So he gave me like elephant poo for Christmas. And like my mom wouldn't let me open it. So it was just like still sealed, but it said like elephant poo and it was like the fertilizer. And then she like threw it away without me knowing.
Where did he get that from?
I have no idea.
Why did he get that?
I
Did you, like,
just thought it was
ask or
funny.
something?
No, he just thought it was funny. He was like, what if I gave her elephant poo?
I mean, it's true, you love elephants.
Yeah, they're my favourite
Yeah.
animals, so it's like, oh, thank you. I love the
I mean, for me, okay, I don't think this was a Christmas present. I think it was like a birthday present. But I think I actually told you this story, that my grandma gave me this doll, which was really, really ugly. It was just like this giant doll, and it was the ugliest. I was really young, by the way. I was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 2. I don't know, really young. And it was like the ugliest doll you've ever seen. And I cried, and I refused to take it. I refused to take it, and then. I didn't even want it in my sight, and then since then my grandma just hasn't gotten me presents because of my extreme reaction.
Aw. She has like PTSD from that. She's like, she's
Yeah.
gonna hate it again. Did you like cry or something?
I was like sobbing, like
How old were
screaming,
you?
crying, like literally like 2,
was last
3,
year.
4. Like, yeah, last year. Like I was really young.
I literally don't have one. I can't think of anything.
Kira has good Christmases every year.
But
Okay.
I have my sister and brother. I don't know why. Like it just happened from nowhere. They give each other potatoes. like they just take one potato and wrap it up and give it to. Like I don't understand why or when it happened, but like it's been going on for like 3 years.
Do you ever feel left out?
I do. I also want a potato.
Maybe you should wrap yourself up one and say it's like from Santa, or say it's like from one of them, but they actually didn't get it for you, and they're like, we didn't get you that. And then every year then you'll get included.
Yes, I will do that.
Just
Or-
wrap yourself up a potato and say it's from one of them when they like actually did do it.
I will do that.
Okay. Do you know what a mince pie is?
No.
Okay, have you guys tried mince pies?
Mm-hmm.
I've actually never tried mince
You never
pies.
tried a mince pie?
No, because they just didn't look really good, and then I just never
I like
had
them.
one.
I don't like them. That was the question. Like, are they overrated or like
I
not?
think because they just don't look appealing.
But I make them every year. But also, my mum's gluten free. Like, she's allergic to gluten, so they have to be gluten free because she really likes them. So that's just really like nasty, actually.
Yeah, the pastry is the best bit.
I like the pastry because whenever we make it, she like leaves a bit of pastry out so I can eat it like when it's cooked, and that's good. But I don't really like mince pies.
Do you guys hate Christmas pudding?
I've never had.
Never tried
My
it.
mum makes it, but I never eat it.
I don't like it.
It's like, is it? No, I don't like it. I've tried it. I tried it last year. My
Yeah, it's
granddad
not
really
nice.
likes it. No, it's not.
I don't think
nice.
I've ever even seen it like in real life, like in front of me.
It's a myth.
It's a myth.
I don't know what it looks like.
It's like, you know that brown thing, which is like a dome shape, and it's got like white on top.
Oh no, that looks so good though. I
it
want
looks
to try
really good,
it.
but I've
But
never seen it like in
It's
real
not
life, and I
like
don't know.
sweet or like chocolate. It's like tastes like raisins and like alcohol. Like it's
Oh.
Oh.
not very
Oh.
nice.
Ew.
Okay, never mind.
But you have it warm, don't you?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
with like custard.
Yeah.
My grandma always like brings it over. Like she makes one and then brings it over when she comes to see us at Christmas. And then it's just like in this dome shaped tub, like specifically for it, just on top of like a shelf somewhere forever.
Okay. Yeah, I remember like 2 years ago, my mum made like this big fruit cake, and it took her like ages because she had to like dry the fruits and do weird things with the fruits, and then it was like on top of the kitchen cupboard for like ages.
Yeah.
And just no one ate it or touched it.
My dad likes it, but it takes him like literally the whole year to get through it.
And by the time he's finished, a new one arrives. So that's good. Okay, do you guys think getting excited or getting festive before December 1st is like wrong?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I think it drags it on a bit much because then I'm not as excited. But like then I'm waiting, like the anticipation for like December 1st so I can start being festive before being festive, and then just being festive is fun.
Yeah, that's true. But I think it's like nice. It's fun to like it's like really nice to just have like the tree up and the lights on in the house when it's like getting dark and cold. But like we take it down like January 1st.
Oh, do you have your tree up now?
Yeah.
When did you put it up?
I don't know, my mom put it up like November 20th or something. Like my dad's birthday is the 15th and he never lets us do anything before that. And then after my mom can start with
Then you
everything.
can start with Christmas. Is yours up?
Yeah,
The main one or just the one in your room?
the main one. We put it up yesterday.
Oh, on the Sunday.
But like, I think you should like start before, or like for me, because I love it like when it's already there, like some Christmas spirit. And you should do all the like boring things in November, like put up like Christmas like stars and everything. Like that's the
not
boring thing.
That's like fun.
Fun.
But it's like it takes time,
Well,
and
it's
it's
like Christmas spirit. You know, it's
Yeah.
like nice to do it in December though, because then if you do it in November, like for example with Christmas songs, they play them all the time on the radio, and now I'm sick of hearing Christmas songs. I just don't want to hear
I
them
haven't had
anymore.
any on the radio. Maybe it's because my dad only listens to like house radio, and it's just like house music when we're driving. And I had to tell him to turn it off this morning when we were in the car, and he tried to turn on the radio, but there was no Christmas music, and he wouldn't let me connect my Spotify to the car.
But I'm always listening to like British radio, like Heart or
Oh, yeah,
BBC,
true,
and they always play like 1st of November. They're playing Christmas songs, especially on Heart, because you know Amanda Holden, she loves
Yeah,
Christmas
she
songs.
loves Christmas. Yes, that's true. Do you have your tree up?
No,
Oh, me neither.
I'm putting it up in like 2 weeks or 1 week.
We used to have the tradition where, like, because we used to get a real one every year, which is now a bit more difficult because we live here. And it'd be, you put it up 2 weeks before and take it down, like, between 2 weeks after. It was like 14 days before, 14 days after. Or you just take it off when it starts to look really dead in January. Because my dad's birthday's the 17th, so you didn't want to have, like, too much deadness. Oh, wow.
I learned like last week that like old Sweden, like the tradition is to like put up the Christmas tree like the day before Christmas, so the tree wouldn't like
Yeah, like,
Fall.
die.
Like
yeah, so it wouldn't die, and then you will like get rid of it. I mean, in like January, the beginning, I think.
But I like putting it like, because it used to be good when you would take it down like 2 weeks after, because it was like quite dead. But then we had a fire, so it was like dry enough that you could burn it. Because otherwise it's like still full of like sap and stuff. Yeah. Do you guys have stockings?
no.
No,
I do.
I do as well. But my grandma made us a stocking, because we're not taking it this year because we're going away for Christmas, which is 5'2" tall. And
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
really big. It's like a huge sack, and it is in the shape of a stocking. But like my parents, my grandma made it for me and my brothers all have one. So it's like ginormous, and my parents had the like responsibility to fill it like every time. So the stocking
Fill up
was like,
completely.
yeah,
Oh my god.
really, really full for like ages. This year I think we'll just have like a small one. Also because we're like doing like stuff for Christmas instead of like getting gifts. So, but I think they're good. I think I want to do stockings when I have kids when I'm older because I think it's just like fun. And it was more of an excuse that it was so big because we wake up so early on Christmas morning when my parents like don't, and they also want to go down, have their like champagne and orange juice, I forgot, like the mimosa or like whatever it's called, and then they want to like make their breakfast, drink their coffee, and then open the presents, and we don't have the patience for that, so we'd do the stockings while like in our rooms while they would do their own thing, and that was kind of their like distraction more than anything. Like it wasn't like we want to watch you open it, it was like keep yourself occupied while we do our own thing, like wake up. Okay, my next question is, do you think that modern Christmas songs ruin the season, or do they add to the festive fun? Like, or do you prefer like the traditional carols?
Traditional for
traditional.
sure.
I mean, I think there's like every once in a while you've got a modern one that's nice, but I don't want to hear like the Justin Bieber one and the.
I was gonna say that's the
actually-
only exception.
Really?
Mistletoe?
I like
I
the,
love mistletoe.
I like the Ariana Grande one. Santa, tell me.
Oh.
That one. Right? That was good.
Yeah, that one is good. I prefer like the old ones though.
But yeah, old ones are better. Like
the
100%.
choir ones.
Oh, I love
I
those.
love the choir
I,
ones too.
I never listen to like Christmas carols like on their own, but like I like ones that have the traditional feel. Like, do they know it's Christmas? Is my favorite.
Or like
Yeah.
Wham, that one, like
Yeah.
the
Yeah, Last Christmas.
Yeah,
I love
That's my
Wham.
favorite. Yeah.
yes. Rip. Okay.
You know, I passed away on Christmas.
Yes, it's very sad, which is ironic though.
It is
Yeah.
very ironic, but it's so sad.
Yeah, it is sad. It's like, oh,
I feel like you read my mind because I say tell it to everyone. It's so ironic.
yeah. You also told me that.
Oh.
Have you guys ever gone caroling?
No.
No.
I mean, kinda. In Sweden on Lucia, like on the 13th,
Oh, yeah.
we go and sing for people.
My mum used to do Christmas caroling like around the village, and I'd kind of just like follow the pack, but I wouldn't sing. I just like follow them around, like when I was younger. But yeah, I never like, because I was part of the church choir for like a little bit, but
Oh my god,
We
me
had a
too.
choir in my
not,
primary
not
school.
my thing.
I don't think we ever had a church choir, but we always did a nativity at
Oh
Christmas.
yeah. Have you ever done the nativity?
Yeah, that was only in primary school. In
Primary
Key
school.
Stage 1, he did Nativity, and then in Key Stage 2, it was just like a singing thing. Where everyone would just sing Christmas songs, and then in secondary school, nothing.
I played Mary in year 2.
Oh, main character.
I was always a narrator.
You're just the reader. I've never done a nativity, but when I got like, because I didn't like grow up in England, like my primary school days were not in England, but then when I moved to England, like at like 13 in like the church in my village, then the older kids would do like the narration, and I did the narration for like when the younger ones did their nativity. Okay, would you say Christmas is more about giving or receiving, and how has that changed for you guys like over time, if it's changed?
Well, I mean, I guess when you're younger, it's always about receiving because you
Yeah.
just love getting like toys and stuff.
Yes.
But for me, I really love giving because I just love like when you get someone a really good present and then they're like really happy about it, and it's just like a really nice feeling, you know.
Yeah, I love giving gifts, even like not Christmas.
Yes.
But I like, my favorite thing about Christmas is like just the vibes and like the aesthetic, and it's like nice to just be around everyone.
I agree.
So I'd say it's like giving.
I mean, I like receiving, but like, of course,
Fair.
like I prefer giving because like they get so happy, like everyone, and it makes me
Yeah.
happy to see other people happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think I like to receive. I like an equal amount. Like I wouldn't want to just receive or just give, because I'd feel bad if I was, because now I'm at the age where like I can buy other people gifts. If I was just receiving, I'd feel like bad. I'd be like, I need to return something. But now that I also have like money, then I really like buying other people gifts and like seeing their reaction, and I almost get like a bit overexcited because I like want them to open my present. I'm like, no, open this, like
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
it
yeah.
for you. And then like more than I am to open my own presents. Like I remember last year I was like begging my parents to open their gifts from me before I was opening my gifts to them, because I was like I never could like buy them gifts before, but now I can like go out and like buy them whatever I want.
Yeah, no, especially for me because I don't really like big surprises, so I already know what I'm gonna get for Christmas because I just tell like my parents exactly what I want, and then like they get it. So it's like a nice feeling for me, like to see other people happy with my gifts, because it's like I'm happy with my gifts, but I already knew about them, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like the way they react is more the surprise, I guess.
Yeah.
I like surprising
That's like
other
my
people.
surprise. Yeah, I like surprising other people. I don't like being surprised.
Yeah, I'm also not that good at surprising other people though, because I get too happy and then I like tell them.
Yeah, I always spoil everything.
I always spoil everything too.
I'm so bad at reacting. I'm just like, Ooh,
Me too. Like
wow.
inside, I'm so happy.
Me
Or like
too.
I actually like the present hits me when I like use it, or like I like open it. But as soon as I open it, I'm really really happy. But I struggle to like show it.
Same. I'm just like, oh, wow.
I'm scared
Thank
to
you.
look ungrateful for
Me
it.
too.
Yeah.
But like I'm like so happy, but like I can't like express it like just there. Like some people, because like you see videos of like they open it and then they scream and they like burst out into tears, and I'm like I can't do that. Like
No.
maybe when I'm like using it, I'll like just love it so much and then I'll like thank my parents again or something. But like as soon as I open it, I like can't just instant. But it's also early in the morning, like I can't instant for every gift too. But like I am really happy, and I
Yeah.
usually write them like a letter afterwards.
To Santa, obviously.
No. Oh, I meant to my parents say thank you, but yeah,
Oh.
to Santa.
And to Santa.
Yeah, and to Santa say like thank you for his hard work.
Yeah.
Of course, and his elves.
And his elves. And Mrs. Claus for the mince pies.
Yes, of course. And like I hope he liked my carrot that I left out and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you guys leave things out for Santa?
I think we still do. I don't remember if I did last year, but actually I don't think we did last year.
You left him hungry.
But we just like leave out like a biscuit and some milk, but in like a shot glass.
Oh yeah, we did the same.
Just-
But like in a normal glass.
he just has a shot of milk and then has his biscuit and maybe like Rudolph takes a bite of a carrot and just that's it.
Do you leave anything out?
No.
Oh.
Just like cookies and milk.
We leave out a mince pie, a carrot, and like milk. But last year my dad was insisting we leave out beer. I'm not sure why. And then I told him that Santa probably didn't want to drink, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I think he does."
Because he has to drink and drive. I think that's not appropriate.
Yeah, I don't think that's appropriate. I was like,
No.
"Come on now, that's not right."
I think you'll prefer a shot of milk.
Yeah, I agree. Then like beer. I don't know why Santa wouldn't want beer. That's like really weird.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite Christmas song, and which one like drives you crazy? Like you just don't want to hear it anymore.
Okay, I love Fairy Tale of New York
Oh,
and Last
yeah, yeah,
Christmas. I don't want to hear. Oh, what's it called? The one.
Sing it.
No way. Okay, you guys say yours and I'll like think of it. Hang
Okay.
on.
I know one. I don't even want to hear it, but I feel like it's bad. It's like Sabrina Carpenter made a song.
Oh yeah, it's
Like-
like a nonsense Christmas.
Yeah, I don't even want to hear it. Like,
I don't think I have ever heard it.
No, me neither.
I heard it yesterday for the first time because I had a Christmas playlist on shuffle. And I
yeah,
just
me
thought
too.
it was
And I
like,
just skipped it.
Yeah, I like listened to half of it and then I skipped it. It wasn't giving festive. I didn't like
It's
it.
nonsense.
I can't think of any that I don't like.
It is nonsense. What's your favorite then?
My favorite is I like Fairy Tale of New York and I like Do They Know It's Christmas. And I don't know, Last Christmas is good.
Last Christmas is good. Favorite?
The same, but also like the old ones, like Driving Home for what's his name? Michael Bubble.
Michael Bublé. I love his Christmas album. I love his Christmas album.
Me too. I love the Bubble.
Michael Bubble. I think my least favorite is it might be Last Christmas this year because
Stop.
no, let me
No.
explain why. My brother keeps ruining the song every time I put it on because I really like it. He like does the like brain rot remix
Oh.
and I hate that. I think it's so unfunny. He's like, Last Christmas I gave you my gat, and he sings the whole thing in like the brain rot remix. And yesterday we got into a physical fight. Like I was slapping him and he was kicking me because he wouldn't stop. And I was trying to get like on him so I could cover his mouth, and he was like doing the thing where he like kicks his legs, so I
Yeah.
couldn't do it. And then I was like slapping him, and then because our parents were still asleep and we were fighting because he wouldn't stop. And I was in a really good mood because it was 1st of December, and then
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, aren't you joyful?" And then he like kept singing it. So now he's like ruined the song because every time I put it on, I know he's gonna sing it.
But did you do the like kind of brain rot version when you were younger, but like in a different way where you were like,
Yeah,
Last Christmas I gave you my
fart, but the very next
Yeah, but
day
it was-
you sold
it
it,
was
on
funny
eBay.
when I did
yeah, that
it.
was kind of funny, but like I don't like this new brain rot one.
Me neither. And like he was singing it over and over, and I had to change the song because he like put me off my mood. And then all day we were like fighting because he just like he made me the enemy that
I always
day.
skip
Which
past
one?
the brain rot version
Same.
of Christmas songs. I don't want to ruin them.
And I even called him my enemy at dinner, and my parents were like, "That's not nice."
That's not nice, Emily.
And then Alex said, "Hey, everyone's being really mean to Seb today. We need to stop it." Defending him. And then a song that I like is "Let It Snow." That
Ooh,
one's so like,
Yeah.
I like it. It's calm.
It is
Yeah.
really good.
Yes.
And Mistletoe. Sorry.
No.
I like
that's the one I don't like. Yes.
So good.
Mistletoe.
I
That's
like
what.
Mistletoe.
No, I don't like that one. I think Feliz Navidad is overrated.
Oh, I don't like
I
that
don't
one.
like that one.
It's too summery.
Yeah, I agree.
That's like, that's true.
Like
is,
it's
it
not
is
Christmas
summery.
vibes.
There's a Swedish one I like, but I don't remember the name of it. I'll show you it after because I like.
I love a
on the playlist.
Norwegian Christmas song. Like it's so good, and they just go hey ho da, 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 da.
Okay, if you could invite 3 fictional characters to a Christmas dinner, who would it be and why?
Santa,
The Grinch.
Rudolph.
I was gonna say Rudolph as well. Yeah, Rudolph, but specifically from that one Rudolph movie where there's like that evil ice witch, and then they have to like save Christmas because she puts out the storm. Do you know which one I'm talking about? Like she puts out the storm, and then they're like, oh my god, how are we gonna deliver the presents? And then Rudolph has like the glowing nose, so then he manages to save everyone.
Can he talk? In it?
Yeah.
Does he have table manners?
I don't remember. I remember there's this one scene where he's like hiding his nose in the snow because he's like really depressed. He's like, I'm just never gonna move. And then Santa's like, what are you doing? How do you know this one? How do you know this one?
I don't know.
That was like my favorite Christmas movie.
I don't know. It sounds great though. Okay, Rudolph. Who else? You have 3 characters.
Three's a
no
lot.
idea.
It doesn't have to be Christmas ones. It can be any fictional character.
Peter Pan. Because he will bring Tinkerbell, and then we could get like the what's it, Stardust?
The fairy dust.
Yeah, and then we could fly. We can all fly.
Oh, and you could go to, was it like Netherlands? Neverland?
Netherlands. I would go to Netherlands.
I think I would want Christmas characters like the Grinch. I feel like he'd be funny, but only when he's joyful, like at the end.
Yeah.
I love the Grinch.
Maybe
He's funny.
Santa.
He's real.
From a movie.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. And then maybe like Elf from the movie Elf.
Oh my god.
I think he'd be funny, but I don't think he'd have much table manners.
I would have the rat from Ratatouille so he could cook us food.
Oh yeah.
He's the first chef I thought of. I can't think of any
Christmas
other chef.
ratatouille.
Yeah, I think he would make some nice food. I said Rudolph and Caitlin from Arcane.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll move on to the last question, which is, as this is the last episode of 2024, what are your goals for 2025 when we'll be back on the podcast? Like, what do you think is your New Year's resolution?
Get to uni.
Okay, that's a good resolution.
Get to year 13.
Get to make it through year 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Okay. I want to have a clean room all year
Oh, I should add that.
and get to uni, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Okay, well, that was our Christmas episode. Thank you guys for coming. And Merry Christmas, viewers. See you in the new year. Yay.